pop up yet. Let me go to the page. You see, you got to set for 12 a.m. What should we live though? Yeah, it's
Shalom.
Shalom.
Before we get started, we're giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rachakodash. Yahweh is the true name of our Heavenly Father, whom the world we know as God, Jehovah, and Yahweh. Yahweh Shai is the name of His only begotten Son, our King, Lord, and Savior, whom the world ignorantly know as Jesus Christ. Ba'ashem, Rachakodash is in the name of the Holy Spirit, the inspiration given to us to edify those that have been given the ears to hear. Double honors to the apostles and elders of great millstone. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect brethren, faithfully and diligently preaching this word with fear and trembling. Shalom to the believers that subscribe and listen to this truth wholeheartedly through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. All right, coming at you again with another lunchtime live lesson. All right, which I've entitled through the spirit of the faithless will be found futile. Okay, the faithless will be found futile, and we'll get it started off with those two words, faithless, the faithless, all right, and futile. Okay,
yeah, so this the etymology of the word faithless. It going to unbelieving, meaning insincere, deceptive, faithless.
Yep.
So you said futile?
Yep, get the word futile.
So this the word futile, for also in the etymology, incapable of producing results.
Results, yeah, incapable of producing results. Go ahead.
It said vain, worthless, futile, pouring out easily empty.
Yep.
Yeah.
So that's not
so like
go ahead.
It said water vessel, hence leaking, unreliable.
Yep. So in this truth, those would be the 2/3 of our people. All right. 2/3 of our people are faithless and futile, because the Most High has no purpose for them. He said, every tree that bringeth forth not good fruit shall be hewn down and cast into the lake of fire. All right. So ultimately, the Most High, He's looking for faith. All right. We say, shall He find faith on earth? When He comes ultimately to judge primarily Babylon the Great, but the entire earth also, wherever Jake is scattered, judgment will go forth. And the only ones that are going to be able to escape that judgment, the indignation and the wrath of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, are those that operate with faith. Now, the inspiration was really already there, but the brother Ainah, he had a quote, right, that he put in the chat, and the quote itself is a good quote, but the individual that the quote comes from, he's one of those faithless people, which he's Edomite anyway, so he hasn't been imparted faith. But when you go onto the Wikipedia, it has information about his religious stance. Okay, so we're gonna get that, and then we're gonna get into the lesson. All right. Before you get into the lesson, kick that second Ezra 15.
Okay. Yeah. Let me jump there really quick. This is second Ezra 15. When we started 1?
Yeah.
All right. This second Ezra 15:1. Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy, which I will put in thy mouth, said the Lord.
Right. This is what the angel is saying. All right. The angel of the Lord which was Uriel, right? Speaking to the prophet Ezra, was telling Ezra to say unto his people being who? The Israelites, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and Hispanics. Go ahead.
It said, and cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true. Fear not the imaginations against thee. Let not the incredulity of them trouble thee that speak against thee.
Let not the incredulity of them trouble thee that speak against thee. Right? Which incredulity goes into unbelief.
Yep.
All right. Go ahead.
It's saying, in verse 4, for all the unfaithful should die in their unfaithfulness.
So all the unfaithful shall die. Why? Because the Lord is not coming to grant salvation or any form of mercy to the faithless, man. Okay, the unfaithful. And his word is ultimately what we have to stand on until he comes and sets the record straight, so to speak. You know? Yep. And everybody not standing on the Lord's word is standing on a foundation that's not going to remain. Everything that is built upon any other stone besides the chief cornerstone being Yahweh Shai is going to be made desolate. It's going to be reduced to ashes, burned in the fire of the second death, man.
Okay.
You got it, bro.
Yeah. You said you want to get the his background?
Yeah.
Can I?
Yeah. You can get the quote. Yep.
Yeah. So this quote come from Albert Einstein.
Yeah, Albert Einstein.
It said, if you can't explain it to a 6-year-old, you don't understand it yourself.
Yeah.
So.
Yep. Which pretty much, the quote itself isn't altogether bad, but when you get into who it's coming from, right? He has what you call what is it? Agnostic belief.
Agnostic belief.
Right.
Yep.
So when you get into what agnostic means, and after you read that quote, you're like, so how the hell do you explain your beliefs to a 6-year-old?
Exactly.
Right? And at the end of the day, we Shalom, we stand on Psalms 14:1. We stand on Psalms 53:1. All right. If you don't believe in the Most High, then you are a fool. Okay. And the record of the Most High is within the Holy Bible. So there is no, well, if there is a God, the human mind ain't able to prove that it is one, and if it's not one. So that's essentially what he's saying. But I'm gonna let the brother get into it, and let's just listen to how ignorant his beliefs sound, and then compare it to this prolific quote, right?
Yeah. So this from the Wikipedia, Albert Einstein religious views.
Yeah.
Have been widely studied and often misunderstood. Albert Einstein stated, "I believe in a Spinoza's
God.
A Spinoza God."
Yeah. Which Spinoza was an author that wrote his religious views on God. So when you look it up, all right, it gets into what his stance is on religion and God. So Albert Einstein was basically saying he accepts Spinoza's theory of God. Yeah. All right, go ahead.
It said he did not believe in a personal God who concerns himself with fate.
So this is the belief that Albert Einstein shares, right? Read that part again.
He did not believe in a personal God who concerns himself with fate.
Now let's look up this word fate in the etymology, because fate is what prophecy essentially is. Prophecy means to speak before. Speak what before? Speak the judgment or the fate of the world before it comes to pass, right?
Yeah. So this fate in the etymology, it said one's lot or destiny.
One's lot or destiny. Okay. And this whole world has been weighed in the balance by the judgment of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, which is given to us in the form of what? Prophecy.
Yep. It said predetermined course of life Also, one's guiding spirit, prophetic.
There it is.
Oracles. Yeah.
So prophetic, you can stop there.
Right.
Right now, go back to the article and read that
Again.
Yeah, read that again.
Yeah, so back in this article from Wikipedia about Albert Einstein, religious, you know, it's a he did not believe in a personal God who concerns himself with fates and actions of human beings, a view which he described as naive.
So he said prophecy is naive. He don't believe in a God that concerns himself with prophecy. All right.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
He clarified, however, that I am not an atheist.
But he's not an atheist. Go ahead. Let's here we go.
Prefer to call himself an agnostic.
Yeah. And how you spell it?
Agnostic.
Yeah.
Or a religious non-believer.
Oxymoron.
Exactly.
A religious non-believer. So whoever has a religion, they have to believe in something. What do you mean you're a religious non-believer? So click on the word agnostic. Agnostic. Yeah.
Agnosticism is the view or belief that the existence of God, of the divine, or the supernatural is either unknowable in principle or currently unknown as fact.
Read it again, man. See, how you explain this shit to a 6-year-old?
Yeah, let's read that quote again. If you can't explain it to a 6-year-old, you don't understand it. You don't understand it yourself.
And that's what it is, right? That's what it is. And I'm gonna get this precept that I quoted on that because it's a little bit more to it. So this is the book of Psalms, chapter 53. And 1, the fool hath said in his heart, there is no power. Corrupt are they, and have done abominable iniquity. There is none that doeth good. Yep.
God.
And it's the other one, right? Psalms 14. It says Psalms 14 and 1.
You and Job.
Oh, Salakia. Psalms 14 and 1, it says the same thing. So it's repeated. The fool had said in his heart, there is no power. They are corrupt. They have done abominable works. There is none that doeth good.
Yep.
Yep.
And a fool is pretty much a stupid person. You know, you got it.
Yep. You got it, bro.
Okay. So reading this again, agnosticism is the view or belief that the existence of God, of the divine or the supernatural, is either unknowable in principle or currently unknown in fact. It can also mean an empathy towards such religious belief and refer to personal limitations rather than a worldview. Another definition provided is the view that human reason is incapable of providing sufficient rational grounds to justify either the belief that God exists or the belief that God does not exist.
Read that one more time.
Yeah. So
read that part one more time.
Yep. It's another definition provided is the view that human reason is incapable of providing sufficient rational grounds to justify either the belief that God exists or the belief that God does not exist.
So they're futile. Those are the minds that are futile because it says incapable for providing evidence that God exists, right? So what's the evidence, right? This is the book of Hebrews.
Yeah. I was thinking that.
What's the evidence, right? So just showing you that these are people who don't have any faith. They haven't been. You can get Ephesians 2 and 8 while I get this in Hebrews.
Let me get Ephesians 2 and 8 now.
Yeah.
This is Ephesians 2 and 8. For by grace are you saved through faith.
Yep.
And that not of yourselves, it is the gift of the Most High.
It's the gift of the Most High, man.
Yep, it's all about faith. At the end of the day, your faith in Yahweh Shai. You know. Okay, here it is. You know, of course, Esau Edom don't believe. These devils don't believe. But you even got Jake who atheists. They don't believe, man.
Yeah, you got agnostic Jakes. All right. With that, there's some straight fucking confusion. You heard it. How you gonna explain that shit to it? I'm still fucking trying to figure out, like, which I'm really not trying to figure out, but just how that fucking just,
how you come up with that quote,
you know what I'm saying,
and believe in that.
And in my mind it's like, what the fuck are you talking about? You know, you're a religious non-believer, but you're not an atheist, but but people can't prove that God exists. They're incapable. You see what I'm saying? So it comes down to this, man. Hebrews 11, and I'm gonna start at 1. It says, now faith is the substance, the evidence, right, of the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. It's all about faith, man. Now, individuals like Albert Einstein are highly esteemed in this world, man. Okay, they're looked at like they accredit Albert Einstein as being the having the highest IQ. You know, now you go into IQ, it deals with it stands for intelligence quota. Now, get that word intelligence in the etymology, right? And show you these people don't know what true intelligence is. Watch when he gets the word intelligence.
Intelligent comes from the word intelligence. So I gotta click on intelligence. So intelligence in etymology, the highest faculty of the mind, capacity for comprehending general truth. The
capacity for comprehending general truth. The highest faculty of the mind. All right. So the only truth there really is the truth of the Most High. Hence, the highest faculty of the mind is directly from the Most High, which we get through the Holy Spirit through faith.
Yeah.
Okay. Now it says the capacity. Now look up the word capacity.
Okay. And the etymology too.
Yeah.
Let me type it in.
This capacity goes into the ability to obtain something, right?
Yeah, capacity, ability to contain, size and extent, also ability in legal, moral, or intellectual. I'm saying it right?
Intellectual sense, which goes into intelligence. I'm gonna read it. It says, capacity, early 15th century, ability to contain, size, extent, also ability in legal, moral, or intellectual sense, ability to hold.
Yeah.
It says capability of holding much. So they're incapable of obtaining this truth because the Lord hasn't given them faith. The faith is the capacity that we have to obtain the knowledge of the Most High. All right, to prove that the Most High exists.
Yeah, but here it is, you breathing. You know, like, come on, you didn't create yourself. If they believe in the Big Bang Theory, everything blew up in paradise, that don't make sense. If I blow up a minivan, I'm not gonna get a Ferrari. I'm getting confusing. It don't make sense. Oh, we came from tadpoles, the evolution BS. It don't make sense.
Yep. When you go into verse 2, it says, for by it, meaning faith, Hebrews 11 and 2, the elders obtained a good report.
Yeah, our forefathers.
Through faith, we understand that the worlds were framed by the word of the Most High, so that things which are seen were not made of things which do appear. Okay? And that's always going to be the separation from the Lord's people and the people of the world. Which the funny thing about it, how the Lord has set it up, these people in the world believe in a lot of shit. I'm gonna tell you how fucked up in the mind people are. I was just thinking about it. You got people that don't drive, right?
Yeah.
Because of some traumatizing situation that took place, or they just are scared to drive. Those same type of individuals will get on a fucking plane and go across the fucking sea.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah.
They too scared to get in the car because they feel like they're incapable of getting on the road and not having a wreck.
Oh, they call Uber.
But they'll get in an Uber.
Yeah.
They'll get in an Uber. You know what I'm saying? So whatever you do, it takes faith at the end of the day on some sort of level to perform or to commit to any task, to do anything. Like, I hate to make this example, but just like Will Ferrell on Talladega Nights, after he got in that car accident,
I ain't never seen
and
it.
he burned up for brothers that seen it, right? And he burned, and the car blew up. He thought he was on fire, right? So after that, his ass thought he was paralyzed. He's just like, I can't walk, I can't move.
Yeah.
And everybody kept telling him, man, you good, you can get up, you can move. So in order to get him to believe that he could walk, he had to stab himself. You know, they had to stab him in the leg so he could, you know, he thought he was paralyzed. He couldn't feel nothing from the waist down.
Yeah.
So like I said, you all, no matter what, everybody has to operate with some belief system. You know, you got to believe that I can get up and make it to work safe before you get to, you know, I believe I can get up out the bed today, and you know what I'm saying? But you won't believe in the Most High. You won't believe, like Jake could tell you that ain't no such thing as us being able to fly, and no such thing as heaven. And but we watching airplanes.
Yeah.
You know, you watching all this stuff go on that was done by men. Well, how do you feel men came about? It had to be a higher power that brought men about.
Yeah.
But our people choose to believe in foolishness and lies.
Yeah. And I got that.
Go ahead. Jeremiah
9:6. Thy habitation is in the midst of deceit. Through deceit they refuse to know me, said the Lord.
Yeah.
Jay believe in Christmas, Santa Claus, and Easter, Bunny, you know.
Yeah.
But don't believe in a higher power.
Jake believe in fucking evolution. You know, all of this shit, man, came from a fucking tadpole to a monkey, and evolved into a human and started walking upright and learn how to talk. And I'm like, man, look, don't you know how much faith it takes for you to believe that shit?
That BS.
Because you like I remember the brother Yashimov said this. He said, well, where are the motherfucking monkeys that's evolving from? Where are the stages? Why haven't we seen the stage where a monkey evolves from a ape, right, into a man? Where's the in between? You know, we don't. Where is it? You know. Yeah. So, and we see what's like. You see the things that are real, and Jake still come up with some far out, bugged out belief. You know, which, like I say, it takes faith to it takes more faith not to believe in the Most High than it does to believe in the Most. Because the Lord said it just takes the faith of a mustard seed. But you know how much faith it takes to be a fucking atheist, like to look and see that sun up there, and so you saying shit just blew up, you know, everything just came to be on its own. And you travel around, you got people that travel around the world and see all the seventh and eighth wonders of the world, and see all of the Lord's creation, and don't believe that there's a higher power.
Jay believe he gonna get paid every Friday or every 2 weeks. Come on, man.
You know? and have enough faith to keep going to work until he get till he get the check.
Yeah.
You know.
God.
I got one real quick. If you don't got none, I'm just trying to find some. I wanted to get this right here real quick. Just the book of
Oh yeah, I had 1 Corinthians.
Okay, you go ahead.
This 1 Corinthians 1:19. It reads 1 Corinthians chapter 1 verse 19. For it is written, I will destroy the wisdom of the world. It's like, for it is written, I will destroy the wisdom of the wise, and will bring to nothing the understanding of the prudent.
Yeah, right. Because like I said, Albert Einstein is a highly esteemed. I guess they call him a scholar, or whatever.
Yeah, philosophy.
He had all these different philosophies. Yeah, philosopher. Because he had a lot of philosophies. He had a whole lot of different stances on arithmetic and mathematics, and but at the end of the day, the real truth, Amath, comes from Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah, man. And without faith, you will always be a futile creature. All right, you don't have any true value to the Most High unless you have faith that He exists, that He is omnipotent, meaning all powerful, that He is omniscient, meaning all knowing, and He is the Most High is in all things, man. All things consist by him. Through Him all things consist. All things exist through the Most High. So every day that you open your eyes, a manifestation of the Most High, proof that the Most High is right there when you open your eyes, man.
Jake, oxygen. Jake can't see oxygen, can't see.
But you're breathing,
but
yeah.
You're breathing,
yeah. Like somebody told you that you breathing oxygen. How you know there's oxygen?
Exactly. So 1 Corinthians 1:20, where's the wise? Where's the scribe? Where's the despoter of this world? Have not the Most High made foolish the wisdom of this world?
How would you know that if you go on top of the Sears Tower and jump off of the top of it, you won't die? Right?
Yeah.
You gotta have faith that if I go to the top of this building and jump off, I'ma die. That's faith right there. Otherwise, you would go up there and do it, be like, I ain't gonna die.
So you need to tell all the Christians that say I'm already saved that.
Come on, man.
You're not already saved. Because save, when you go into it, means to prevent the death of.
That's it.
So you're not already saved.
That's what hey, Shalom Kahan, hey, Yabasham Ashab Basham Kagudash Brakatah, GMS in his likeness, Damawati, Shalom Nabah, Shalom to the brothers on the comment board, the water, right?
Genesis. That's Genesis, right? In the beginning.
Yep.
The powers.
Yep.
Created the heaven. Yeah, that's come on, man.
Yep. It says this from the priest, all right, Aka Judah 2011. It says Genesis 1:1. In the beginning, the Most High created the heaven and the earth, and then he precepted with Ecclesiasticus 1:14, right? The book of Sirach and the Apocrypha. To fear the Lord is the beginning of wisdom, right? And it was created with the faithful in the womb. So there it is. Because that's ultimately what it all comes down to. Fear and faith. Yeah. All right. Fear and faith is what unlocks your ability to understand and know the Most High. All right. To really understand life in general, the truth of life, your purpose. All right. You have to have faith. All right. In the Most High. And like we read earlier in Ephesians, that's ultimately a gift that He has to give you. That's why I say it's a funny thing how the Most High, it always shows you that the Most High is a dual power, because even though we operate with faith, all right, that the Most High has given us to know him, it takes a level of faith to deny him. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like you, like, damn, you don't see all this shit going on?
Yeah.
Like,
Level,
you don't think a higher power did this? You don't think, you know? And so, you know, and it's different levels of unbelief, right? Like, because you got certain individuals that just believe in other gods, okay? You got certain individuals that they believe in Buddha, they believe in Allah, they believe, you know what I'm saying? They believe they God.
It's a bit right now to say on levels. Level 3.
It's levels.
Yeah,
it's levels. Yep. And ultimately, before you know, you can actually get this truth, the Most High has to build your faith. For you to be deeply rooted in this truth, the Most High has to build your faith. And the most solid way that you can be rooted is in prophecy. Is when you start getting into the prophecies, and that's why our Lord commanded us to watch. Yeah. When you start getting into the prophecies, then you see, oh, this is a power that can't be denied.
Yeah, and then when he tests your faith.
Then he tests your faith.
Yep. Incorrect doctrine, false prophets, you know, you start testing it to prove your faith.
Yep.
Yep. And the biggest test is going to be what Revelation 13 and 16 was prophecy. You know, the mixed chip imps remain mandatory, the RFID implantable grain of rice.
Yep.
They're going to be the biggest test of your faith, you know?
Yeah, because you gotta, for you to hear what we teach concerning the microchip, the MOTB, right? And still take it.
Yeah.
You don't think that take faith? Well, that take faith for you to deny what we teaching about it is true. When we reckon all scriptures down, tell you, hey, you're gonna take part in the second death. If you take it, you know, you're gonna be thrown in the lake of fire. You're gonna be cast in the lake of fire. If you take that, you're gonna be destroyed.
What this device got to do with me? Yeah.
You know?
Because my heart.
See, Esau plays God, like the priest spoke on pretty much the fear. Well, Esau Edom, he plays God, right? He tries to get you to believe in his system through fear.
Yeah.
You know?
That's why he came up with that hell doctrine.
Yep.
That hell doctrine is BS, man. It's stupid. That take faith to just come on, man. Here it is, you digging. Come on, man.
Yep.
It don't make sense. The hell doctrine is crap.
And that's like this transhumanism and this fourth industrial revolution, the age of artificial intelligence. You know, he's going to pretty much force Jake to accept that through fear. Okay, he's going to try to convince you that humanity can no longer go on unless man and machine merge, and artificial intelligence chaperones humanity, you know, because that's ultimately and Lord willing, I get into it, man, if brothers ain't saw that movie on Netflix, Atlas, all right, because that's kind of what that movie is going into. It's going into the age of artificial intelligence, and the chips is even dealing with Neuralink and pretty much machines taking over the planet.
It's like Denzel Washington's son, the AI creator, something like that.
Yeah, the creator. It's somewhat like that too. Yeah, but it's actually a little better, you know, when you you know, when you get into it. It doesn't have as many bones, aside from you know, pretty much of course they got the woman worship where Jennifer Lopez, you know, she pretty much the protagonist. She the so-called savior, right? But when you really deal with it, like I said, Lord will I break it down. Lord will I go into it. I want to do a spiritual perspective, right? Her name was J-Lo, because she produced the movie too. So J-Lo she know the truth, man. All right. So in the movie, her name is Atlas Shepard.
No, shepherd.
Atlas, shepherd, right? So the word Atlas, the word Atlas means map or guide. You know what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? So
yeah, okay,
Atlas shepherd, you know. So she was the one in the movie supposedly showing them the way to preserve mankind, because artificial intelligence had wiped out over 3 million people.
I got you.
You know,
so woman worship.
So it's some woman. It's some woman worship. You know, they do a twist of prophecy by implementing, you know, idol worship and paganism into it, of course. So you got to spit the bones out, but nevertheless, it is a spiritual movie. Okay. So I'm gonna tell one more scene and I'm gonna leave it. Like when they got ready to go and deploy to fight against the enemy or whatever, you know, she was responsible for giving them the specifics, for lack of better words. And in that time, you know, everything was digital. Everything was processed through the Neuralink. Okay. But when she came in with the papers. She was like, nah, take the Neuralink shit out because it can be hacked. And they like, where the hell did you find a printer at? You know what I'm saying? So like the scriptures tell us what? Seek the old path, seek the old ways, you know, because at the end of the day, the old ways are the things that are natural and more linked to the spirit. Because ultimately what's going to give us the ability to overcome the age of artificial intelligence is Yahweh Shimi Hawashai's spiritual intelligence. See, it's going to be spiritual intelligence that gives us the up on the wicked. You got it, bro.
Yeah, this is Proverbs 12:28. In the way of righteousness is life, because you speaking about the old path, right? So in the way, Proverbs chapter 12 verse 28. In the way of righteousness is life, in the pathway thereof there's no death.
Yeah.
So there's no death in taking the right path, which ultimately what Yahweh Shemashai, walking in Yahweh Shemashai. You know, no death in Yahweh Shemashai.
Yep.
You got it.
And like I said, that's when you break down Atlas shepherd. That's what it really means.
You said map.
Like an atlas is a map. You know. So what's another term for a map? A guide, a direction. You know. And a shepherd is someone that leads you in the right direction. Okay. So it was it was all about overcoming the age of artificial intelligence. You know. You got some?
You had some too. Huh?
Okay, yeah, this Ecclesiastes in the Old Testament 10:6. It says, folly is set in great dignity, and the rich sit in low place. Now, what does it mean about the rich? It's not talking about as it pertains to tangible money, right? It's talking about being rich in the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. Okay? It's talking about the faithful ones. All right? The faithful ones are operating with the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. You'll back that up with James?
Yeah, I got it right here. This is James 2:5. Hearken, my beloved brethren, have not the Most High chosen the poor of this world rich in faith?
Yeah, the poor of this world rich in faith. Okay, so that's another thing, because I did a lesson earlier. Well, really was last night. It loaded up this morning. About Lord, don't escape me. Eyes to see. Eyes to see, right? And how the Most High uses smoke and mirrors. Okay, so you may think that the people that got the money, that's living the lavish lifestyles, are those that the Most High favor. Like, those are not the ones that the Most High favor, man.
They think gain is godliness.
They think gain is godliness, and that's what I was saying in the lesson, because that lavish lifestyle and those luxurious, comfortable lives keep you blinded from the Most High. Okay? But when you, that's why scriptures say, give me food that's convenient for me. Give me neither poverty nor give me riches. Okay, so whatever you have and wherever the Lord status wise have placed you within society, if you have this truth, you should be content with that. Don't try to supersede and try to obtain these higher classes of living. You know what I'm saying? Don't be trying to seek out, well, I want to move up in the world. I want to, I want a bigger house. I want a better car. I want this, because all of those things are hindering the spirit, because they feed your flesh, and the flesh blinds you and keeps you at a state of enmity with the Most High. All right.
I got a quick one since you said that. Philippians 4:12. I'm gonna go back to James and finish it. So this Philippians chapter 4 verse 12. I know both how to be abased, and I know how to abound. Everywhere in all things I am instructed both to be full and to be hungry, both to abound and to suffer need. So right, like you said, be content. So
yep, and that's the balance. Like the Most High, I want to say, I can't remember. I want to say it was David that said, let them be weighed in the balance.
Weighed in the balance.
Yeah, let them be weighed in the, pretty much, like so, and like the scriptures say, use the world, don't abuse the world. Okay, because it's nothing wrong, with you having a decent vehicle, having a roof over your head, but don't get absorbed by those things, because those things are here for faithless men to be absorbed by. And as the Lord has given us faith, indeed it is a gift, the Lord also can take it away. We've seen men's faith be taken by the cares of this world. All right, trying to get a better a job, trying to get a woman, trying to get those things that pertain to the flesh and those comforts of this world.
And that was Job 31:6.
That's right.
Let me be weighed in an even balance, that the Most High may know my integrity.
That's it. It's all about it. It's all about integrity. So the Most High, he'll give you times where you seem like, oh man, I'm doing good. I'm getting overtime, my bills are paid. I ain't been struggling. I keep my food. I could take me a little trip, put my feet up, and then you'll be in times where you be like, God damn, I don't know how the fuck I'm gonna make it to work tomorrow. I ain't barely got enough, I don't know how I'm gonna pay this bill. You got an eviction notice. God damn, I'm behind on my rent, whatever. Those are the type of shit. You get kicked out. You living on the street. Those are the times that the elect are fated to have to deal with, all right, have to overcome. And that's so that, like you read, that's so their integrity can be known.
Yep. So back in James 2:5, hearken, my beloved brethren, have not the Most High chosen the poor of this world, rich in faith, and heirs of the kingdom which he had promised to them that love him.
Yep. You'll get 2nd Ezra's is it 6?
How it go?
Faith will flourish.
Yeah. Faith flourish.
Or it might be 2nd Ezra 7.
Let me go to it. It's like 2nd Ezra 6. Yeah, 6 and 28.
6 and 28.
It's 2nd Ezra 6.
You started at 25.
Okay.
25, I think.
Okay. 2nd Ezra 6 and 25.
Yep.
So I'm gonna start at 24.
Okay, come.
At that time, should friends fight one against another like enemies?
Speaking about prophecy, when all this shit hit the fan, it's gonna be a civil war. It's gonna be class wars. All right. It's gonna be what you call it. It's going to pretty much a civil war.
This edition, my man.
It's going to be a civil. It's going to be a civil war, but it's not going to be like the Civil War of before, right? You got it, bro.
Yeah. So at that time, should friends fight one against another like enemies, and the other should stand in fear with those that dwell therein. The springs of the fountains should stand still, and in 3 hours that should have one.
Yeah, just like the dream you was telling me about. You know.
Yeah, I might do a lesson on it.
Yeah. Well, you say it pretty much was a time of cannibalism.
Yeah, it was time to. Yeah, that was my dream I had. I guess today, cannibalism, and I guess I went inside a bunker.
Yeah.
You know,
you was walking by faith.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
I might. Yeah.
The Lord was keeping you preserved through faith. You know, He was leading the way, and you were led to a place of refuge. Yep. You know, I ain't gonna get all into it because you might want to do a lesson on it.
God. It says verse 25, whosoever remaineth from all these that I have told thee shall escape and see my salvation in the end of your world. And the man that I will see, verse 26, second answer, 26. And the man that I will see shall see it, who have not tasted death from their birth, and the heart of the inhabitants should be changed and turned into another meaning. For evil should be put out, and deceit should be quenched. It's for faith, it shall flourish.
It's for faith, it shall flourish, man. Okay, go ahead.
Corruption should be overcome, and the truth, which had been so long without fruit, should be declared.
Which the truth is being declared now. Yeah. But the closer we get to the end, the more loudly the truth is going to speak. All right, it's going to be made more and more obvious who the Lord's true faithful ones, who the Lord's true elect, who the true prophets of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh really are. Okay, so we're going to end it on that. You know, Lord will, you were edified. We're going to give all praises, honor, and glory once again to Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Achakodash. All right, Kwam Yasharallah, Abab Abal, Rise Israel, destroy confusion, Shalom.
Shalom. It came on his own.
It's all good.